So today I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes a good team leader. But the title of my presentation is a question because I want to use it as an opportunity to reflect about some principles and values that I and Carline, who is the other team leader of the Brazilian delegation at the IEO, think are important, but I never stop it to really think about this in a structured way. It was always something on the go. But first, I wanted to thank for the opportunity to talk here, and also to say that this is a great initiative of you guys. So I will gonna start by talking a little bit about the history and goals of the Brazilian Economics Olympiad and how sorry, I'm a little nervous. And how I got involved in all of this, and how I became team leader this year. So the Brazilian Economics Olympiad was founded in 2017. It was founded on Christmas. Germano, who is one of our founders, the one with orange or red t-shirt here in this picture, likes to say that this was a Christmas present for Brazil. In this picture, on the left, we can see Gabriel, and on the middle, Rafael. They are two brothers that were the original team leaders of the Brazilian delegation. They were my team leaders when I competed in the International Economics Olympiad, and I learned a lot from them. We can also see Daniel right here, who was the first president of the International Economics Olympiad, and also has a extreme importance on fostering new national economics Olympiads all around the world. And also we can see here Bagual, who is one of the founders of the Brazilian Economics Olympiad as well. On the time of this picture, I was a high schooler, and I didn't know anything about these initiatives that were being created. And the two main things that move us is to serve all of Brazil high schoolers by fostering their interest in economics, finance, and businesses, subjects that are not that common in the Brazilian curricula. So one thing that distinguishes us from other economics Olympiad is that other countries have economics on the high school curricula, or at least is more common to have it as a subject that someone can study during high school. This is not at all common in Brazil. And our goal is to foster that to more schools to have classes of economics or finance, and to create this culture and to bring this subject to the high school curriculum. And also, yearly we select the 5 most talented and best prepared students to compose the Team Brazil at the International Economics Olympiad. I will talk, we have 3 rounds. I will not say all the details of the rounds because of the time, but the first round is online. It's open for everyone in Brazil that wants to take part of it. High schoolers can make the official category and compete to get a place in the International Economics Olympiad. The second round is more challenging. It explores economic theory in more depth. And the third round tests and develops business thinking and soft skills. And after these three rounds, the 5 top participants go to the International Economics Olympiad. And we are really proud because based on our track record, we have a solid reputation in the International Economics Olympiad, and we try our best to maintain our high performance. And I can say that this is really challenging for us, for me personally, because I take every part of this this process very personally, because once I was a competitor, so I know how it feels to be on the other side, and I really try my best so that the participants can give their best when competing. In 2018, I competed. I got the silver medal, as Julia said, and Brazil got the 3rd place in the International Economics Olympiad. Rafael and Gabriel were the team leaders. In 2019, I got involved in the training of the delegation, and Rafael and Gabriel were team leaders once again. And this time we got the 1st place in the International Economics Olympiad. I won't remember exactly how many countries there were, but it was like 28, I think. And it's amazing to see how the competition gets more intense each year. In 2020, me and also Carline were once again involved in the training. We iterate many things, we got better at many things, we developed some process of the training better, and once again, we got 1st place in the International Economics Olympiad with Rafael and Gabriel leading the delegation. And finally, this year, 2021, we got 1st place for the 3rd time in a row. So it's really amazing to see how we could maintain a high performance during 3 years, and we can see that it's something that we are doing right, but it's not that clear to us what are the key elements for that. So we at the Brazilian Economics Olympiad also need to reflect what makes a good team leader, and what can we keep improving, and what should we change. So I'll talk about the principles that we see for team leading in the International Economics Olympiad. 3 of the main things is to be a friend, first of all. I remember when I was competing, and for every student at the end of high school, it's a period of extreme pressure. You need to choose what to study at university. In Brazil, you need to choose exactly what career you will follow. It's not like the US that you can declare a major in the 3rd or 4th semester. You already need to choose at the end of high school if you're gonna study, for me, like computer science or economics. It's a moment with a lot of personal issues. You are learning better about the world, about the relationships, and all those things. And suddenly, for the delegation, they are also involved in the International Economics Olympiad, and this pressure of competing with people of many countries, and the fantastic experience of getting to know these people, but also trying to maintain a high performance and keep balance between your personal lives, between rest, leisure, and studying for the entrance exams and the Olympiad. So the most important thing that you can be for them is to be a friend, is to be someone that's there to support them and guide them, to help them to be better, but not to put that much more pressure in them, because they are already very competitive. They already are high performance students. So at this moment, the most important thing is to foster personal relationships between the 5 students and also between the two team leaders and them. The second most important thing is to be a trainer. Before I was thinking to put the word to be a teacher, but I don't think that the word teacher reflects well the role of being a team leader, because, as I said, they are already high performance students. They can study for their own, and there is many materials available online for free. The most important part during the training for us is to guide them in this ocean of materials that they can study, and to prepare them guides for studying, practice exams, exercises and mock exercises, and also engagement activities for they learn more about each other and to be friends of one of them, and to better work with them, and many things that they will need to do at the International Economics Olympiads be more automatic when they do. They know how each one works. They know how each one thinks. They know the strengths and weaknesses of each one. So everything during the resolution of when they are solving the business case, or in the moments that they can enjoy the other peoples, they know better how to deal with all of that. And last but not least, be servant. This is a principle that Germano especially fosters in everything in the Olympiads. When you are leading something, it's not about you, it's about who you are leading. And I can say that maybe the one word that I would use to describe the International Economics Olympiad as being a team leader is exhausting, because we really try to be as available as we can. Me and Carline had other things. Carline was in an internship. I was doing my test week at university. So we had to talk with each other all the time, to always someone be available for them to solve issues, to be on WhatsApp with Julia to solve some issue, and she helped us a lot. And also with the other team leaders in the International Economics Olympiad, to get involved in the international board discussions. So it's really a challenging experience, especially because we never know exactly what that we are making is really helping them and what's not, because they are really bright students. We cannot fool ourselves that that our training is changing their lives in 40 days, in 40 or 50 days. We need to understand how to get them the best that they can, but not to fool ourselves that is about us. So a little bit about the training. Normally we have like 50 or 60 days before the International Economics Olympiad to train them. I saw that it's already 15 minutes, so I try to finish in 1 or 2 minutes. You have exercise and mock exercises, classes given by people on the organization of the Brazilian Economics Olympiad, and also external people, and also a lot of engagement activities for them to become friends of one another. So we played a lot of Minecraft with them. And it's nice to see that we really became close to one another. In 2 days ago, we had this dinner at my house. Rafael was here, that was my team leader, and there was someone of each delegation at my house on a Thursday. And we really became close to one another. So my main takeaway is that if you're not personally involved when team leading, you're probably doing something wrong. I cannot give a guideline to how to be a good team leader because sincerely, I don't know this guideline, me myself. But I can talk about these principles that me and Carline think that are really important for being a good team leader. So, muito obrigado. Thank you very much. Sorry for my rusty English. And here are our contacts of the Olympiad, my personal contacts as well. And that's it. Thank you very much.